Hello everybody. Okay, today I've got 6 Botswana agate nodules we're going to cut open and see what kind of banding we got on the inside of these. I'm going to assume most of these are going to be banded agates. Let's take a look at each one of them. This first one's got a little bit of a window, definitely showing some banding. That looks like it's going to be a nice one. We'll cut that one parallel to that open face to get a full pattern. See how that plays out. All right. Next up, this one's got an interesting looking skin. It's got some agate showing. I can't really see bands or anything. Again, I kind of want to cut on this side of that open face, and we'll see if we can get a pattern. Alright, next guy here. Alright, I can see a little bit of banding showing in that little window. Okay, I can see some banding there. Alright. I could cut in front of it or behind it and not be in that. See if we can get a full face, or I could cut above that and cut like this way, kind of parallel to that face. I don't know. I'll have to look at that when I take it out with the saw. Alright. Not a lot showing on this one. It's got some lighter areas in the skin over here. I don't know. I can see a fracture over here I kind of want to avoid. Maybe parallel to that. I'll take a look at that a little closer when I get it out on the saw. Not a lot of windows on this one either. Probably just cutting this way. And not a lot showing on that one either. Alright. Just in half, one way or the other. Alright, so these are good candidates for cutting. Only one of them's got a real big window showing banding. So let's get these on the saw. I will get them cut open and we'll see how good they come out. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back from the saw. I'm going to start with this one because he had a fracture and broke. Other than the fracture, let's see how it turned out. Oh, that's a shame that one had fractures in it. That's a gorgeous pattern and color, and it's translucent. Oh, what a shame. Let's start with this fractured side. All right, well, these pieces are still going to be gorgeous, tumbled. Get some of that rind off of it, and the bands and the translucency is going to be really cool looking. It's gonna have some chips in it probably and flakes. All right, this half still has those deep fractures in it where the other one came apart, but I think this one might hold up to a face polish. Might be worth face polishing. If not, I'll tumble it. Okay, next up, we'll take a look at this guy. This one obviously is hollow. You can hear the echo in there. Let's take a look, see if it came out all right. All right, take a look at this half, the shallow half. It's got a little bit of banding around the outside edge. Nice quartz center with some really defined quartz crystals in the geode pocket. That probably look cool polished. Maybe throw it in some acid first, clean out the inside of that out. It's got a little bit of grime in there, it looks like. And then this side, you can see a lot of that grime. Huh. And it's pretty cool looking though. Definitely worth polishing, I guess. All right, next up. All right, well, I opted to cut this one. I was gonna try to cut it here, but I obviously took bad aim and ended up going right through the middle of that little window. Whoops. You can also tell it popped. So yeah, the blade that I'm working with is near end of life. Very little diamond left on the kerf. Time to get a new one. But let's take a look and see what we ended up with. All right, similar to that first one that was all fractured and came apart, but this one stayed together. This one has got more white bands in it. Pretty cool looking. It's a shame it's got the fractures, but again, I could probably clean this up and face polish it. Look pretty cool. All right, next up, this guy. All right, he kind of popped too. Like I said, gotta replace that blade. All right, well, I don't see any fractures. Nice little quartz pocket. It's very clean looking and the gorgeous bands around it. Best bands tonight so far, for sure. Definitely worth a face polish on that. And this side, I can see a darker color in there. Probably if I would have cut it a little deeper this way, it would have been a floater in the quartz. Definitely worth face polishing these two. That's nice. That is a really nice stone. All right, this next one. So after I cut him that way, probably should have cut it the other way, but the pattern came out really cool. There might be some healed fractures in there. Some of this is just paint off the saw blade, but this looks like there might be some healed fractures going on. But that is a really cool pattern. Same with this side, I can see some of the healed fractures in here. But that would really look cool polished. Very nice. All right, last up. Again, this one popped really bad. But I can clean that up for sure. So let's see what it ended up looking like. All right, very nice bands. Very distinct fortification bands in this one with the white and the dark gray alternating. Unfortunately, that did chip down, but if I put a dome polish on this, you won't even tell. That's pretty cool. And this one, oh no, I might clean that off and then take a slab or two off of this side for cabochons. I don't see, well, I can see a bit of a fracture on the edge right there. Yeah, I can see that fracture running this way. Probably just face polish them. They do look really cool though. Those make nice specimens. All right, Very nice. Well, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll catch you on the next video. All right, bye.